Hello, sacred friends, and welcome back. So yeah, we've reached part 3 of the unfolding of this magical love, this divine love story that we've seen. It has been magical throughout. The intention was that I was going to, kind of shift the story into 2 parts, but as you know, and as you've seen, the universe has had other plans with us getting so much of information on this incredible, once in a lifetime love story. So yeah, welcome to part 3. So this will have a part 4 of the split or the sacred circle was split in terms of, part 1 and part 2 had the past energies first. We looked at the current energies in part 2. Then we went to part 3, which was in the last reading on current energies. And yeah, today's reading is all about part 4 in conclusion of the long-term energies of this connection and this story that we've magically unfolded here. So yeah, looking forward to that. For those that are new, welcome. And for those returning, welcome too. So yeah, if you haven't obviously watched part 1 and part 2 of this legacy love story, then please do. I will put all links to the previous parts in the description box. So yeah, check that out. And I also want to mention now, this is also one of the main parts, is that after, part 4, we will then do the bonus special, which is the opening of the sacred box. And, I've been called to kind of do it in a very special way because this union and this divine love story has been so unique, so look out for that. In the end, it's going to be very special, I feel. And yeah, I'll see you there. So let's unfold the next part 4, that's coming up next. Hello, sacred friends, and welcome to part 4 of this amazing magical love story that we've been unfolding. So yeah, and welcome to your Sacred Circle spread with the messages for this part of the reading. So part 4 of the entire spread, as mentioned, in the earlier video, is basically in relation to the long-term future of you and your divine counterpart. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I see in terms of your long-term future, right, is that there is going to be significant changes, right? I feel like there's going to be significant changes when it comes to each cyclical phase of the moon. And I think I did mention it in one of the parts that as the lunar phase, of the moon gets changes, right, with each eclipse season, and I feel with each full moon, new moon, this very much of the cyclical change influences you as you and your divine counterpart connection, right? So I feel with this moon kind of being present here in the long-term section of this love circle reading, I do feel like, the both of you are very much influenced by the moon, right? But I also feel like this connection is influenced by the moon. So when I say that, it's like, I feel long-term wise, the both of you are going to be, very high skill level teachers. Like I said, you guys are of a higher ascension. You're on your path also to ascension, I do feel. Like we saw, in the other parts as well. And I do feel that, you guys are going to create something together, but it's going to you're going to keep creating new things, right? So it's like with every lunar cycle, you're maybe going to get more downloads where you guys tap into your inner wisdom, the wisdom of your lifetimes, and you bring into this world, different creations that assist the collective, that kind of help the collective to ascend as well. So the first card that we had here was back and forth, and I feel with this card, right, it's going to be like where you guys go, it's like you are on the seesaw of creation here, where this divine connection, where you and your divine counterpart, find new ways of doing things. I think you kind of experiment, you kind of delve into specific projects, because it's going to be like a back and forth of where maybe, you are maybe a spiritual teacher, and then you go into creating something, and then you go back to being a spiritual teacher. But I do feel like, you are sharing your wisdom in whatever you want to kind of share with this world, whether it's a creative project, it's a book that you guys write, it's a business that you guys start, whatever it is that you share with the collective by tapping into your mastery, because I do feel like you will be tapping into your mastery and bringing these creations, into into life, like, bringing it into life. And like we said, with this back and forth card, the card is a card of intention. So this will be the intention of, this divine union when you guys come together, is to kind of bring in higher knowledge, sacred knowledge, new ideas to the collective, in changing, certain things, for planet Earth, and I mean, we saw that in terms of, what your soul mission and the lifetime purpose that you guys came to achieve. And I feel that very much, once this union gets together, where you meet your divine counterpart, it's like a journey to the ascension, and you assist each other in this regard. But you also share knowledge with each other. You tap into your past lives. It's like the two of you are like a dynamic couple here, where you are seen, and what you share with the world is so priceless. I think that the new kind of projects that you guys will enter into will bring magic to the collective. The creations and the knowledge that you share also, like I said, will raise the vibrations and frequencies that will kind of, have a deeper impact to Mother Earth and even the universe, I feel as well. I do feel like the one of the two of you, kind of mentors the other one. So I do feel like, this person, your divine counterpart, has been like a mentor for you in previous lifetimes, and maybe will be a mentor for you in this lifetime. So this could be like a significant divine person that you meet, in essence, where your divine counterpart is successful, knows a lot of ways in terms of creating abundance, is a very high manifester. And I feel like when the two of you come together, you guys just create magic together. You guys, I do feel, will reach some sort of stardom, will be recognized. You, like I said, in the other readings, it feels as though people will be talking about you. You will reach like levels of new heights. I do feel like the more wisdom that you share, the more you will be recognized as a couple, but a dynamic couple, like a dynamic duo, I heard. So I do feel like, this next chapter, or this long-term success of your relationship and your connection, is going to also be based where you guys share ideas, you bounce off things off each other, because both of you are also very like-minded. You both are spiritual gurus, spiritual teachers. So it's like you're on the same wavelength. So if one wants to share something or create something, the other is very much in support of that, and will assist this the other in sharing this, with the world. Yeah, wow. And then with the high priest, intend and create, like I said, I do feel like, the two of you will also co-create with the divine, and co-create by using, your maybe, like I said, lifetime of wisdom that you'll be tapping into. I do feel like that you will also be receiving a lot of downloads from the divine, because you guys, are both high priests and high priestesses. So I do feel like you have this direct connection with the divine, which we saw. So, you are easily, you have easily access, to certain downloads and sacred information as well. Sorry. I also feel like, you'll be tapping into your Akashic records. But I think as each lunar cycle also, passes, this connection, or your spiritual connection with the divine, will also get stronger, and that will also enforce the kind of downloads and co-creation, that is happening with the divine here as well. Like I said, I do feel that you are some sort of divine masters. That you are, of a higher, or you've incarnated from a higher realm. Like I said, you could be very much connected to the angelic realm, or be part of the angelic realm, which we saw in the other parts as well. And the reconfirmation has just come through here, where when you will create whatever projects, milestones and achievements that you will do as a couple, it will also be from a higher level of wisdom. you will bring in this sort of, like I said, impact and change that we saw with your soul mission and your soul purpose, which is very much important. I do feel. I also feel like the both of you are leaders, in something, and you're meant to take leadership roles. You're meant to kind of teach the collective something that is of very much significance to the change that needs to happen, in terms of Mother Earth and the raising of the vibrations of the collective, etc. And then again, we have the bird here, with the eagle. So I do feel like there's a strong connection of birds, to the both of you, but also, to this union. And we've seen this also, in the previous parts of the readings as well. I do feel like a significant lifetime that the both of you shared was in ancient Egypt, where, could have been like from a dynasty, like a pharaoh, and a queen, so I do feel like you have some sort of significant lifetimes. Like I said, I think each lifetime you guys come, it is of significance, because you are creating a change and impact, and this has been written, it's been written in the Akashic records. You guys have written memoirs about it. People have known your name in the past, and I think again people will know your name in this lifetime with whatever the two of you create, or even if it's just one of you creating and the other one is supporting. It's like you could be the creator and your divine counterpart is the supporter with the abundance and the financial resources maybe that your divine counterpart has, but I feel as both of you have this wealth of knowledge with these big books here, that you guys will be tapping into, bouncing off each other in terms of ideas. And I think when you come together, it's just like magic, things start unfolding, and either like stuck projects, maybe if you are currently busy with the project and you're experiencing like maybe a writer's block, or you're experiencing any sort of struggles or challenges, I feel with the union of your divine counterpart, you will no longer feel that, because in the long-term future they will kind of break that struggle and that blockage, and you will then be able to conclude and achieve these high level milestones, because I do feel that the two of you will achieve a lot in this lifetime, so being a significant lifetime with the number 9 here as well, and both of you are on your path to ascension. I do feel like there is very high level soul missions that you guys came on this planet, or incarnated to achieve. So I do feel like this is one of the key messages and the key blueprint kind of soul missions that you both have to achieve. I also feel with this back and forth card here, linked to the wisdom, I do feel like you have come, on earth, back and forth. So you might have many incarnations here. The two of you are very old souls, like we've seen, very high level master souls. So I do feel like you've come on earth. It's like a back and forth journey for you, where you have been called by the divine to maybe, like I said, create this change in the collective with specific soul missions. With the both of you being these warrior of gods, I do feel like you came specifically, and you come specifically in each lifetime, to achieve something significant and to make a significant change. Yeah. And I do feel like, with the both of you, it's always like a, if I'm going to incarnate, my divine counterpart will incarnate with me, because the both of you, like, I think it's the dynamic that the both of you share, kind of creates a significance and impact. Maybe it's the energy that the both of you bring together that creates like a lightning storm of change. I do feel like what you could achieve individually is one thing, but I think what you achieve together is on another level completely. So I do feel like that's also why the divine adores the two of you as a couple, because they know what change the two of you can bring. They know how strong you guys are together, the bond and the love that you guys share, the understanding that you guys share, the support that you have of one another, this vow and this love that you have for each other is so unconditional, that you are always, if, like I said, with the back and forth, if one person is going to incarnate, the divine counterpart, will incarnate as well. So it's like the both of you go back and forth, you never leave each other alone, I feel, in any lifetime that has been prescribed for the both of you, to incarnate into. Yeah, and with the number 5 here, like I said, the intention is of change. You want to change something in this world. You maybe want to be the change that you want to see in this world. And I feel that is why the divine is also so supportive of what you want to achieve in this lifetime, and they're behind you, completely, because it's such a significant change that you are meant to bring, in some way. I do feel like these projects, could be linked to, something in the creative arts or writing, but it's got to do with sharing wisdom in some way. So this could be any form, designs, inventions, any form of creations. But I do feel like it is shrouded right now for us to know, because with the moon here, I think maybe, it's you two have to kind of come together for you to get the specific downloads, maybe together, or the breakthrough that you're waiting for. And this could be where the moon comes in here, where the both of you kind of click or align something within each other, where your divine counterpart says something that just clicks within you, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's a good idea, and yeah, I think it kind of just also creates the ideas within you as well, by things that they might say, that may trigger something, like I said, from your ancient wisdom and your ancient lifetimes. Certain sayings, certain phrases may also be activations where all of these ideas come online as well. And we see with the Macabre here, on the head of the high priest, it's like shining, where the thoughts are shining, the downloads are coming in. So maybe if the two of you, will visit Egypt, in your guys' future, which you may be, intuitively guided, to kind of tap into this Egyptian lifetime that the two of you share, because I feel there is a lot of significance here, in that lifetime specifically. Or maybe it's even with the energy of the pyramids, that kind of activate the both of you in some way. And that could also lead to the activations within you and the wisdom within you that, comes forth of the lifetime that you kind of traversed, maybe during ancient Egypt. Yeah. And that will help with your creations, I think, going forward as well. Yeah. I also feel like, people like we've seen, in the immediate future, we also see it in the long-term future, where people will, like I said, be talking about you, but also admire you as a couple. I do feel like, the coming together of you and your divine counterpart will leave others in awe. Like, how did you guys meet? How did, two such like-minded people, actually come together in this way, so I do feel like, people are going to be awe of your partnership, of the love connection that you share, and just, generally as you as a couple, because I also feel as though you will be like an idealistic couple that people would aspire to as well. Because of the stuff and the creations that you guys are going to share, it will also be, like I said, awe-inspiring for others. So I feel it's also like that, in itself, with you being leaders in that way, leadership in terms of how a romantic relationship should be, how we should treat, our partners, our significant others. I feel as though, people will aspire to have the kind of relationship that the two of you, will be sharing in the future. Yeah, I feel as though you set the tone in some way here. Yeah, wow. Okay, so let us see what additional messages we can get from Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati in terms of your the long-term connection and future of this, this union. What we're allowed to know at this stage, because I do feel, like I said, with the moon here, some of it needs to be a surprise, it needs to be shrouded. So let's see what we can tap into. Oh, okay, those came out. Okay, I feel cool to that one. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have exchanging gifts. Yeah, I mean, what did we say, right? with the two of you coming together, creating projects, exchanging, the ideas that each of you will be able to bounce off each other. It's like you exchanging, this is your spiritual gifts, I feel, your talents. Like the one, maybe you were talented in one area and your divine counterpart is talented in another area. And the two of you, when you exchange these gifts, the kind of magic, that unfolds here with the stars, and we see, with this fairy, it's like you guys together bring magic by just tapping into your spiritual gifts. And I do feel like, you are, like I said, this couple, this union is a gift to the collective. It's a gift from God to the collective, because of the kind of change and impact and magic that you bring, to this planet. And I also feel that you as a couple, will be exchanging gifts. I think you will always be surprising each other. I don't think it's ever going to be boring, with this with this box here and this gift. It's like you can never expect what the other person is going to do. So I do feel like this will be a spontaneous connection. It will be a love connection, because you'll be wanting to see each other happy, willing to make sure that the both of you have the best. The best of what this world has to offer, and I think you will ensure that each other is supported, is always always feels as though they are a gift. So I think also with this card, it does feel like you will always, you'll always make each other feel that you are a gift to each other. You'll never lose that in this connection. It will always be like, and you'll always remember what a gift you are, in terms of you two finding each other, meeting each other, and the type of people that you are. I do feel like your divine counterpart will also see you as a gift, from the universe. It'll be like vice versa, you never forget that. I also feel as though as you kind of go deeper into this relationship, you will realize the kind of lifetimes that you share, because I think a lot of activations will go online, where you will realize this gift of love that the both of you have been given by the divine, but also what the both of you share, in terms of the sacred union, the divine promise that you have for each other. Yeah, I do feel like you will always be seen as a gift in each other's eyes. Yeah. And both of you are givers, I feel. So it's like you're always going to make sure each other is happy. You're always going to want to make sure that each other is fulfilled, and content, I do feel. Yeah. Because this is a very loving and caring connection here. Like I said, it's a connection like no other. I don't think you ever would have felt this type of connection in your lifetime thus far. I think this is going to be a specific, very unique connection that the two of you share, that you maybe can only feel with each other. And that's how sacred it is. Wow. We have the number 27, which could be of significance as well. We have the number 12 here with a change in the wind. Yeah, like I said, you guys are the creators of change, right? You bring out the extraordinary. You are creating something. You are changing something for the collective here. And this is just real confirmation with it coming here with the High Priest card. So it's like with the High Priest card, you are tapping into your spiritual gifts and you are creating this change that the collective needs, that Mother Earth needs, that the universe might need right now. And you are maybe carrying the collective on your backs with this change that you are bringing. And that is why it's so significant, this mission that the two of you came, jointly to kind of achieve and to fulfill in this lifetime. Yeah, and with this, I feel with this castle on the zebra's back here, I do feel like, you will be carrying each other going forward. You'll no longer feel like you're alone, anymore. I feel as though you will be that stable force for each other, that stability that maybe you were seeking, and have been seeking your whole lifetime. I do feel like the support that you're going to receive, from your counterpart in this regard is going to be so like miraculous that it never ends, and it just grows, with time. Yeah, and it's grown, I think, from lifetimes. I don't feel like this is just the first lifetime. I feel as though this love that you shared has just grown and grown and grown with every lifetime that you guys have incarnated. you probably have felt, in the past lifetime, maybe, that can this love actually get any stronger than it already is? And yes, the answer is yes. It's like, it might not be even conceivable in terms of mind, but it just does. It's like a union that just gets stronger with time, I feel. Although time is an illusion, from a Earth 3D standpoint. But I just feel that with every incarnation, it's like the kind of wisdom also that you guys share with each other is like priceless. The love that you have is priceless. The magic that you bring in each other's lives is priceless. And I think this is the time now. The change in the wind is for this magic to unfold now, and for this magic to also enter your life. And it will remain, I feel, in your life in the long-term future as well. And I feel as though this change in the wind is also linked to this back and forth card, where you've always come with this change, and you've come many lifetimes to effect this change, like we've seen earlier as well. Yeah, I feel I heard with the back and forth, you are the bringers of change. Yeah. Wow. We have by the book. Yeah, I feel with by the book here, it's like something that is fated, right? It's by the book. It's by your blueprint, that you guys were supposed to meet. You were supposed to build a tribe here. I feel here, this is also of significance to Lord Ganesha, who is the protector of this tribe, protector of this union. And I feel like you guys will have children together, because it's you, your divine counterpart. And I think even the children that you bring into this world are also changes in the wind that the collective needs. So you will have, I think, significant children that will also be bringers of change, because I think the three of you are a tribe here. Wow. I feel like your children are part of your soul family, and they're waiting, to incarnate and bring this change with you, because it's by the book, it's fated, right? It's written in your soul blueprint. I think it's all of you's decided, that you guys will incarnate in this lifetime to achieve a significant soul purpose. And I think that, you guys are joined here. It's like this tribe is everlasting, yeah, wow. And with the number 11 here being a master number, yeah, you guys, I think, sorry, that car just went by. Yeah, you are guys are bringers of change. But yeah, I was saying with the master number 11 here, I do feel like, you guys are such high level ascended souls, that when you incarnate as a 3 or as a 4, you incarnate together, it just brings like significant cataclysmic is what I heard, into the collective. Yeah, wow. And it's like you guys never navigate alone. You never navigate lifetimes alone. I feel as though you're always connected here. Wow. And you will have this happy family. I do feel like this is a dream and manifestation that the both of you share, to create this family, this little family of yours here, that also, will be coming true. Yeah, but by the book, I do feel it's destined. Each of you are intertwined in terms of a soul blueprint here. Yeah, amazing. Wow. And Lord Ganesha is definitely the protector and guide here. For this connection, for this family, for this union, and for your future children as well. Wow. Wow. The fates. Yeah, what did we say, right? This is fated. It is fated for you guys to come together. It's fated for the magic, that you guys are meant to create. It's fated that, your dreams and manifestations will come true. Whatever you wanted to achieve in this lifetime will come true. The amount of support that you guys will give each other it's going to be miraculous. And with the 17, denoting to an 8, the amount of abundance that you're going to bring in each other's lives. I think, remember saying that, that kind of luck that you bring in each other's lives is miraculous. It feels magical as well. I do feel like you are lucky for each other, and this luck is fated. This abundance is fated. And if you see here, there's like if you see, there's actually a face hidden here, so I feel like this is the divine It's the both of you, you know, in terms of this person being a part of you, but it's also the divine watching over you, and watching over this fated connection here. So yeah, it's written in the stars, I heard, and nothing can change it, right? We said, because I mean, the fates is coming directly besides by the book. Nothing can change this destiny, I feel. I feel this destiny is fated. It is protected by the divine, with, you know, Lord Ganesha being a master guide here. What you are meant to create is so significant and so special, so magical that, you know, the whole of the universe, I feel, is supporting you for this lifetime and for this wisdom that you guys need to bring. It's fated that you are supposed to be sharing something here, exchanging gifts, you know, creating this change, and just, you know, having this dream family at the same time. So it's not only like you guys are here to kind of, you know, just, you know, work. I think you are here to also have these experiences, all types of experiences that you know you want to have. You guys might also be traveling quite a bit, you know, the three of you, I feel here. You know, you'll maybe be moving to different places, different locations, but also just living in abundance, right? And living out your dreams and your manifestations and whatever you wanted, you know, in life. I do feel like you will have that. And with the stars here, I do feel like you will live in abundance, comfort, and luxuries. You know, we're surrounded by gifts. Yeah, I do feel like you will live a lifetime now that will no longer be, you know, sad. You won't feel empty anymore. I feel as though you won't feel as though you don't have these connections, because now you're going to have an influx of connections, you know, with you meeting your divine counterpart as well. There'll be no room for tears, I heard. Wow, guys. And this chapter is fated, right? So you are now entering into, like we saw earlier, in the immediate future, a chapter of abundance, right? A chapter of luck, a chapter of good fortune. Things have aligned now for the two of you guys to meet, and I feel in the future it's fated that this life now continues in that way, you know, continues in that manner where you are in the, like, I heard, lap of luxury, you know, because you will need the resources, etc., to create what you are meant to share with the world as well. Wow. Okay, let's get some more information here. Yeah, I heard look to the stars. So I do feel like, you know, I said, like this, you are being navigated, the two of you, you know, by the stars for this union to meet, where you guys, I think, need to look up. I do feel like maybe you also need to move, you know, like things where you are maybe traveling, and then, you know, it's fated by the stars here that you guys meet. So that could be of significance here. But yeah, I heard look to the stars. So I feel as though now is the time when you'll only be looking, you know, towards the stars, because you're connecting also, I feel, with your star family connections. You're connecting with the higher realms. You're connecting with the divine. Everything is getting stronger here. So it's like you will be continuously having this co-creation, you know, with the divine, for the rest of the both of yours lifetimes. Wow. Okay. I feel this one. Okay. Okay. We have experiencing, yeah, I mean, what did I say, right? Spirit is just, and the divine, and Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati are just reconfirming the type of experiences that you guys are going to have, right? I said, like, it's not just about you coming just to fulfill a mission. It's about you guys experiencing wonderful things in this lifetime. You know, it's about you as spiritual masters, you know, increasing your spiritual abilities with the number 3 here. And I do feel with the number 3, it is signifying, you know, ascended masters. It's the number for ascended masters. So I do feel, like I said, you know, Ganesha is connected here as an ascended master that's connected to you. But I also feel like you are some sort of ascended master as well, and you have also come, you know, to experience certain things in this lifetime as well. So it's going to be filled with joy, and it's going to be like an equal balance here. I feel, of you guys. And this is why I think the back and the fourth card is also present here. It's that, there will be a time for when you guys will work, but there'll be also a time where you go back and enjoy, so it's going to be a balance of enjoyment of life, but also working and creating. So I do feel like you guys will experience the best of both worlds here. Wow. Change. Yeah, guys, I mean, there is so much of change that you guys are going to bring in the future. Wow. And I feel like here, this reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune here and the World card, where you are, with the wheel now turning into your guys' favor, and the change and impact that you guys are going to have in the world. I do feel like this change also signifies your world. Your world completely is going to be changing. It's like, you're not going to be in the life or the position that you are in now. It's like a complete 360. So I think here, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati is giving you a hindsight of that everything changes 360. The change that you are going to experience personally, the both of you, is going to be magnanimous, but and the change that you're going to bring to the world, is going to also be, of equal magnification. Yeah. And I do feel like here with the yin and yang, if you can see in the change card, it's going to be, like I said, a balance, right? Where you will be able to balance both, and you'll be experiencing the best of both worlds and the best of what this world has to offer and what this lifetime has to offer as well. Because like we said, it is a significant lifetime that you guys are currently experiencing, right? And the experiences need to match that as well. So it's like, you also want to fulfill your needs, your desires, your wants as well at the same time, while effecting change, in this milestone projects or soul mission that the both of you came to fulfill. Yeah, but I do feel like here, with the X here, I feel as though X marks the spot now. The changes come in where you guys, met or have met, since this is a long-term part of the reading, and it's just going to be like a storm of change that you can expect in every area of your life, with connections, love, abundance, health even, travel, wishes coming true, manifestations coming true, you guys also forming a family here. Yeah, wow. I think you're going to experience a lot of things, and I think you've yet to experience a lot of things in the future. So this is like the universe giving you a guidance, and a shout out to say that it's not over. You're moving from this hard times here that we saw with the reaction card. You're moving away from struggle, and the change you're moving into is fated. It's fated, it's protected, and it is filled with magic and abundance. Wow. I do feel like it's a gift from the universe, these experiences as well. Yeah, I do feel like it's a gift that the universe is giving the both of you. Wow. Silence. Okay, yeah. I mean, silence with the moon. All right. So I think there's a limited amount of information as to, us really knowing now about the change that the two of you will create. With the double moon confirmation, yeah, it's like, I think once you guys meet, come into union, and this relationship starts, and deepens, it's like unfolded by the stars. It's protected here by the stars and navigated by the stars. So I think things need to happen and unfold. Each change and each move in the cycle here needs to happen where it needs to happen like in a cyclical manner, so you guys first need to meet, maybe create the family that you guys want. It's like a step by step where you get to experience everything, and I think each phase will feel like a gift. Each cycle that you guys move into now in this new chapter, of union, is going to be like a gift that you guys experience. Wow. Where I think, you guys will manifest so much of abundance, and so much of magic that, looking back, maybe, 10, 20 years down the line, you're not even going to realize. You're going to wonder, how did this significant change happen in my life? where I was living like a lifetime, this is going to feel like, you know, you live 2 lifetimes in 1 lifetime, I feel, because this new lifetime and this new timeline that you're stepping into in meeting your divine counterpart is going to be completely different to what you've experienced before, like we said. And I think that it's going to be a surprise. So the universe doesn't want to give a lot out now, because they want you to experience it, like we said. So yeah, just expect magnificent things to happen. Wow. And this is a gift, like I said, from the divine here, because if you can see in the silence card here, there's a person, you know, hidden here. So I feel like things are shrouded, things are hidden, and they're hidden for a reason right now, because I think they will be unveiled with each moon cycle, like we said, with each planetary shift. But yeah, it's fated, right? This is fated. It's by the book here, as we saw. Nothing can stop this destiny from happening, I feel. Wow. Slowing down. Yeah, and I mean, I think this card did come out, was it in the immediate future? Yeah, I think this is now the timeline and the lifetime where you guys will relax. You know, you will have time also to experience your gifts, you know, to enhance and tap into your gifts, to exchange ideas. I feel as though it will no longer be like a fast-paced, maybe also a life of, you know, struggle. Like we said, it's going to be where you are fully supported. You have the resources to slow down. You have the abundance, you know, to slow down. You just have the comforts and joys, I think, to slow down and really experience this union, you know, that the two of you share. Because like I said, you waited so long, you know, to meet each other, that now the universe is saying, with this gift, are gifting you with or with this gift of, you know, this union is a gift of a lifetime full of love and time to enjoy that love as well. Wow. Fighting. Yeah, like we said, you know, there will no longer be this this resilient struggle. You know, you no longer will have to fight for things. Things are going to come to you guys magically. You know, you guys are going to manifest everything that you want with this, you know, this tortoise moving towards the rainbow here. I feel like you will no longer have to fight for things in life as well. You know, your current life might have been filled with, you know, fighting for your rights, maybe fighting for things that you deserve, but this is now going to be a period where things come to you, to the both of you. You know, you experience the joy, and this is now the change where the wheel has now turned in the both of your guys' favor here. And you know, this union also marks the change that is about to happen for the both of you. I also feel as though the both of you are going to fight for this change, the change that you want to see in the collective, you know, the change that you want Mother Earth to experience, for the ascension of Mother Earth, for the raising of frequencies, you know, to bring in the new era, this golden era here. I feel that this person is surrounded in. You're going to fight for this. You're not going to give up, I feel. And that, I feel, is part of your soul mission, is that you're no longer going to just let things stand. I think you are going to fight for this change that you want to see here. And with the arrows moving here, it's like we said, you know, you're moving from struggle here, fighting, to slowing down here as well. Yeah, also feel as you're moving away from inner conflict here. You know, with this union, brings you a lot of peace, brings you a lot of happiness, brings you a lot of joy. I feel as though you're no longer going to also be fighting who you are, you know, because it's above the spiritual gifts here, or this exchanging of gifts, and this yeah, I feel as though you're no longer going to fight maybe your spiritual talents, the gifts that you have. You know, you're going to have more time to kind of pursue those gifts, you know, to kind of showcase those gifts to the world even, where you might not have had the time or resources to do so in the past. Wow. Okay, so let us have wow, this just from Lord Ganesha. Okay, yeah, this came out in the current, I mean the immediate future. Wow. Okay, so let us see what additional messages Lord Ganesha wants to include here that we are allowed to know. This came out. Okay. Oh, at the back of the card, at the back of the deck, sorry, we have cultivation. Yeah, you guys are creating something. You are cultivating something together. Wow. Amazing. and you are co-creating this with Lord Ganesha, with the universe, with the divine. Wow. Okay, so the first card that we saw here, oh, there's 2 cards here. Wow. Okay, again the reflection and revelation card came out. I feel as though these were meant to come out together, although I did shuffle the deck. So yeah, wow. Okay, so this is just a reconfirmation that I think what Ganesha is giving here is that you know, this co-creation that we spoke about, what you guys have to create, this intention to create, it's very important. You know, I think Lord Ganesha wants to reiterate how important this is, or the message of importance for the both of you. You know, you will have the time to slow down, to reflect, to kind of tap into your spiritual gifts. This will be revealed to you as and when it happens. Like I said, it's shrouded right now. You will know the steps to take. The universe will guide you. You'll be navigated by the stars, like we saw. It's just like now with your deepened connection with the divine, it's just going to get deeper. And the more that it gets deeper, like I said, you guys are going to be tapping into your spiritual gifts in a miraculous way, where things will now be revealed to you. You know, next steps will be revealed to you. You'll be creating something that will ripen in the future here with the pomegranate. You'll be sharing something that will bring the both of you a lot of abundance as well. Wow. And like I said, it's a co-creation with the divine here. And the tapping in of some sacred, higher level realm of knowledge here. Wow. We have harmony. Yeah, we saw this, right? In the immediate future. This is definitely reconfirmation from Ganesha, saying you are now tapping into a maybe you are tapping into, or you will be able to tap into harmony as you get the slow down blessing, you know, from the universe for the both of you. But I feel like now I said, you know, you guys are entering a chapter of harmony. This union has brought harmony into your life in the future here. I do feel like the two of you meeting has kind of, like I said, you've moved away from inner conflict. You know, you're now in your zen. You're able to kind of reflect and, you know, enhance your connection to the divine, receive the downloads, tap into your ancient wisdom here. Tap into your gifts and talents that you're inherently born with. I do believe like this is a talent, you know, the talents that you and your counterpart have is what talents you were born with. This is God-given talents. I don't think this is just something that, you know, you can learn. I do feel like you inherently have it and you can master it, but I do feel like you are masters in this talent. And this is the time now where you are meant to exchange your gifts with each other, and as well as share your gifts and talents with the world as well. Yeah, and the 22 here is a master number of connection, you know, where the bringing of the both of you, or the coming together of the both of you, brings harmony into both of your lives. Wow. Empowerment. Guys, these cards are the same. I wonder, it's like Ganesha wants to give the exact same message. You know, I think this is a very strong message here of the sole purpose and the mission that you guys have to fulfill in this lifetime. I feel as though he's saying, you know, the repeated messages here, although it's shrouded in mystery of what you two will create, or what you will create with the support of your divine counterpart, he's just saying how important it is, because it's going to empower the collective in some way. It's going to empower your lives. It's going to bring maybe harmony to the collective, to Mother Earth. It's just going to be, it's something of a huge significance here that will bring about change. You know, and massive change, I feel now, because this message is being reiterated continuously. It's like for the both of you to know. I feel like Ganesha wants you to know that you've incarnated for a very special reason here. You incarnated, it's fated for you to bring about this change, like we saw, you know. Yeah. And maybe he's asking for you even to tap into this with each, you know, moon cycle, to tap into your inner gifts, tap into your inner knowing, so that you will realize the soul mission and the soul blueprint that the both of you came, you know, to kind of achieve and fulfill in this lifetime. Wow. Surrender. Yeah, I feel this is what he's saying here. You know, he's saying that you need to kind of surrender to your current situation, allow for this change to happen, because it might feel also, you know, you stepping out of your comfort zone here. Because he's showing you that this future, although it will bring a lot of change in every area of your life, it's going to be a good change. You know, he wants to reveal to you and say, so you need to surrender to the divine, allow the divine to navigate you on this path of change, you know, on this path to you meeting your divine counterpart, on this path of you tapping into your spiritual gifts. He's like, surrender to it now, let your gifts shine. I feel as well. There's a message here, you know, that he wants to reveal to you, is that, and as you do that, you will also be, you know, in a Zen kind of relaxed era of your lifetime, because things are going to be slowing down for you. You are supported completely. You know, it's like you are surrounded by luxuries, comforts, and joys. You know, you are in a era of rest and relaxation that will also allow you, you know, to kind of tap in and get and experience your spiritual gifts at a higher level, so that you are able to also receive the downloads and revelations from the divine, in order to, you know, enact and bring about this change that the universe wants to see, and that you were destined to bring into this world. Wow. Understanding. Yeah. This card also came out, I think, in one of the previous parts, where we saw that, you know, the divine is watching this union very closely, and they will be watching you in the future. I do feel like this is protected, like we said, with Ganesha protecting this union, because of the significant soul mission that the two of you need to achieve. I do feel like he is continuously and will continuously be blessing you, you know, in every aspect of your life, like we saw with the book card here, and the change. It's like he's blessing you with blessings upon blessings at each stage and each cycle of change that enters into, you know, both of your guys' life. I do feel like he's saying that you will understand why this change happened. You will understand why you incarnated. You know, you will understand why there was a delay in the two of you meeting. You know, you will understand the kind of soul mission that you need to achieve in this lifetime. You will understand the type of spiritual gifts that you have. You know, you will gain a deeper understanding of who you are at a soul level. You will understand your ascension journey that we saw that the two of you are on. You know, you will understand by tapping into your wisdom, and as your wisdom gets activated online, you know, your past life wisdom, your spiritual gifts, boons and promises that you have carried with you from spiritual lifetimes, you know, ancestors, gifts, lineage gifts, all of this understanding will come to you in this future, in the near future. And that you will understand also, because you will have the time to reflect upon your life even. You know, like I said, the both of you, it feels in each lifetime writes a memoir. You know, you guys leave a legacy. You guys leave an imprint. You guys, you know, create significant change. All of this will come into your understanding, I feel. And Ganesha is also saying, you know, to understand that there is a higher purpose. There is a divine plan. Things are fated now, you know, the two of you meeting, you know, your union is fated. Your love story is fated. The love that you guys share is fated. It has been fated, you know, incarnation after incarnation. And this is the understanding. And I feel as though your eyes will also be opening here. This could be your third eye also opening to the divine, where your connection to the divine, like we said, just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And the revelations that you get each time, you know, your eye gets opened in each cycle that you guys experience together. You know, the soul experiences that you guys also came to experience as ascended masters. You will gain this full understanding. I feel this understanding card here signifies an understanding at a universal level, you know, like divine knowledge. It's like a higher ascension understanding, an understanding of why certain things happen the way that they do, you know. This is a divine understanding here. Wow. Yeah, I do feel like you are significantly connected to the divine, like we said. And this divine knowledge is now opening up for the both of you, and will continue to open, I think, as you step each cycle and achieve each milestone that you were destined, you know, to achieve in this lifetime. Wow, guys, this whole love story has been amazing. I don't know how else to say how amazing it's been. It's just been, I have no words. I think it's just like, it's a revelation, I think, for all those that are watching, you know, how this love story has unfolded, how closely connected to the divine the both of you are. the divinity within you, is shining here. It will be shining in the future. People will be seeing the both of you. Like I said, it's like your stars are shining. There's no way that people are not going to see, there's like no way that you're not going to create an impact. I feel as though you already create an impact, to the people that you surround, your family, your friends, your current connections. But I feel like when the two of you combine, it's like, whoa, it's like electricity hits the earth, lightning bolts, things happen, major shifts happen here. And I think this is the time for you guys, to create this change, and that you will be creating in the future here. Okay, so I just want to maybe close off with 2 cards. As a partial ending to this connection, into this reading. We have crossing bridges. Yeah, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, guys, you are crossing this bridge, right? We saw this with the change here, with the change card. You are crossing the bridge here. You are moving into a new chapter. The wheels of fortune are moving in your favor. You are being directed here, guided with the lantern here by the divine, and you meeting your divine counterpart here. It's now your time for healing, connecting, mending, releasing. And we saw that with the slowing down, right? So I do feel like you guys are going to be so supported by the universe here, where you will have the time now to slow down, heal, connect, with your spiritual gifts, with the divine, with each other, heal relationships, release what no longer serves you, and be the change that you want to see in this world. You are crossing the bridge to get there now. Wow. And the moon is here, so I do feel like the moon is significant in your relationship, like we saw, right? And the stars, so you are navigated by the stars. And we see the stars around this wheel as well. So I do feel, like I said, you guys are navigated by the divine, by the stars, your star family. You have, like I said, lifetime upon lifetime of knowledge and connections that you've made in the past. I do feel like this connecting could mean to, the connections you've made in each lifetime. You're now activating those and connecting with those masters maybe. Yeah, wow. Guys, you're connecting with, I think, major spiritual guides are coming in this chapter here, for this chapter of change. Yeah, I think that's also one of the key messages the universe wants to leave you with, is that you will now be connecting to major ascended masters. New spirit guides are coming in for the both of you. There's a union of spirit guides, I feel here, with the union of the two of you. Yeah, you might even have shared, certain spirit guides in certain phases of your life, and now these spirit guides are working together to kind of make you cross this bridge to effect this change. You are supported here because you are given this time, this luxury, this comfort, to work on what you need to work on and experience what joy this world has to offer, and what this lifetime has to offer for the both of you. Wow. And we have faraway places. Wow, get ready for new horizons. Yep. The universe, Lord Shiva, Goddess Parvati, and Lord Ganesha has spoken. Yep, get ready. This is a takeaway message that, you are meant to experience faraway places. You are meant to experience the joy, the love, the abundance. This new horizon is now waiting for you. As you step into, as we saw with the immediate future, with this change that has happened, recently in your life, you are now reaching new horizons. And like I said, I do feel with this card here, your divine counterpart is coming towards you. I feel by ship, by sea, he's crossing the ocean. Yeah, your divine counterpart is crossing the ocean to meet you here. But I do feel like you guys will travel a lot together. You will form a family together. You will experience these faraway places. Also at when you experience faraway places, you experience cultures, different cultures, different people, different connections. You'll be making a lot of connections on this path, this bridge that the two of you will also be crossing. Significant connections, like I said, together with, significant spirit guides coming in this chapter as well. Yeah, wow. And like we said, this chapter is going to be full of abundance here. All of your needs, your desires are going to be met here. It's like, you might not see it now because it's shrouded by the moon here, but this is just like a key takeaway and a message of comfort and a message of clarity, I feel, from the divine. You may be seeking, like, what does the future hold for me? And I feel like this is the trailer that, Lord Ganesha, Goddess Parvati, and Lord Shiva is giving you to say, your future is full with abundance. It's filled with you meeting this divine counterpart, of you building a family together and affecting this wonderful change that I feel the both of you will, perform and achieve in this lifetime. Yeah, wow, guys. I mean, this whole love story has been magical from the start. We've untapped and tapped into. I uncovered and evolved. Sorry. Yeah, wow, guys. This love story has been magical from the start. From the past life experiences, which we got to see. Current energies and the future of what lies for the both of you is just amazing. I do feel, like I said, you guys are significant souls, and I'm so honored to have your energy here in the sacred circle. I'm also honored to have Lord Ganesha, Lord Shiva, and Goddess Parvati here, and I thank them for the messages that they've shared. I hope that you have received, some sort of insight, and you've enjoyed this love story as much as I did in unfolding and tapping into it. I do feel like, I also feel a connection to this reading. So yeah, I hope that it also resonated with you. I hope that the sacred circle has brought some guidance for you, some comfort for you, some joy and excitement of what's to come. Because yeah, you're about to meet the one here. I do feel as though this is a confirmation story from the universe itself. And yeah, you're so loved by the Ascended Masters, the both of you. They were looking forward to the two of you meeting. They're looking forward to the family that you guys are going to create and the impact that you're going to create on this world. In this world. I said on this world, so it could be in the universe. Yeah, wow. Yeah, this is amazing. Okay, so yeah, guys, we have reached the end of the story, but I do have something special planned. So the next part will be like a quick opening of the sacred box to see if there's any, synchronicities, ideologies, symbologies, phrases, that are of significance that you guys might want to, stay tuned for. You guys in my next one. If you have liked, all of the story and this reading thus far, please do like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments. I'd like to know, what you guys thought of this love story, how it resonated. Have you met the one yet? Has this transpired in your life? Yeah, I would love to know. So looking forward to hearing from you and sending lots of love and light always. Ask the 7 Gen